Outlaw, macho, drive-in.
But yeah, all I was mainly gonna say was with like it's crazy with like those NXT titles, NXT UK titles, they're made by the same company that does the WWE ones, yet they look so much better. Like
Yeah.
WWE ones look exactly the same. They look cookie cutter. Um,
Yeah.
but like the NXT belts actually look like legit championships.
Absolutely.
They look fancy, like they look like what a world championship should look like.
Exactly.
Wouldn't be
All
embarrassed
like
to throw that over your shoulder.
yeah, like the UK title looks like what a title should look like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get why the NXT titles look the way they do because originally, it's like, all right, this is just developmental. Let's just have them say NXT on it. But if you're gonna have like a top tier title, you're not gonna just have like a big W, like the WWE has for all four of their main titles for men and women. The
Yeah.
NXT UK title looks like a legit championship. It looks like I always say like New Japan and Ring of Honor have belts that look like boxing titles.
It has a lot of like the vibes from the Winged Eagle Championship
Yes.
or the Undisputed Championship. There's a lot going on that plate, and you like seeing a lot, a big like a golden plate that has a lot of great artwork on it. That makes that makes a belt desirable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It really does.
Yeah.
Next week.
Before we go,
should we do the ECW next week?
Yeah, if James is there. But before we go, who do you guys think is gonna take the title of Kaylee Ray?
See, I genuinely convinced myself that it was going to be Miko Sakamura when she arrived. I convinced myself that was the woman to beat her. And when she lost, I was like, nobody's taking this belt off.
No one's taking this belt. She's gonna be the forever champion, literally.
Yeah.
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 I honestly, that Miko Satomura match is one of the few matches in recent memory that I just did not know how it's gonna go. I was like, it makes sense for Kaylee Ray to win, and it makes sense for Miko to win. It's
yes.
It's
I think Mackenzie makes sense to be the person, but I think when Mackenzie does face her, I think Kaylee Ray is gonna beat her for it.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be one of those close things where it's almost gonna be like Jeff Hardy, where it's like, the loss will mean more because it will mean more for her eventual win in the future.
I honestly, my thoughts are like, Primed and Ready just need a little bit more, seasoning or a little more character development. I think if they play their cards right on this, they have a huge underdog that people actually react to and can get behind, waiting in the wings in this match. Who's actually in the match next to? I say like, if they can wait like more like 6 months time or so, Zaya Brookside would be a perfect fit for this.
I do too.
She always seems such an underdog, doesn't she?
She does seem like an underdog. She is like, people like want to cheer. She has like that scene stealer, that heart melting smile, that warm smile. Not like I don't want people to think that I'm referring to it as sexy smile, but it's just a smile that makes makes you happy. Not saying that it's not a sexy smile. Okay, anyway, but just but she has a good underdog vibe to her. She's faced Kaylee Ray before and lost, but if they can actually push her harder, and while there's been a lot of development in her, Zaya Brookside does not look like a credible threat right now. She hasn't gone on that journey to her. I could see Zaya winning this next match, the 5-way, facing Kaylee Ray, losing, and then building back up to the next match with her in a few months' time.
That's an interesting theory.
Yeah. I honestly, in a perfect world, I would not take the title of Kaylee Ray for whoever.
It's almost like Asuka. You don't want her to lose it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless the next coming of Kaylee Ray is actually in there right now. To be here, but
Yeah.
that's-
Thank you for joining us on the Outlaw Mucho Drive-In. If you liked that video, please click like and subscribe to our channel for more content from the drive-in. For full episodes of our podcast, you may look us up on Anchor, Spotify, or wherever your favorite podcasts are available. Just search for Outlaw Mucho Drive-In. And if it's not too much trouble, would you help us out here? Spread the word, share. We would really appreciate it. Thank you. We love you. Bye.